Good afternoon YouTube, it's Stuart here. Hope everyone's doing very well. Just like to say many thanks to my latest subscribers. One of them is Caversham Central. Another very good layout there, mate. Hope to see more of your updates coming along very soon. On this update, I've got a few shout outs. One for Cheeky Cheek. Good evening, mate. Hope everything's alright. Your layout is coming along very nicely. Your running session was very enjoyable, and I hope that'll give you loads and loads of enjoyment for many years to come. Second shout out is for Cottesmore Junction. Good evening. Hope everything's going well on your layout. And by the way, just like to let you know that my layout that I'm currently building, the layout you see in front of you at the moment is the test layout, but I've now actually got a name for my layout. Many thanks to Cottesmore Junction for this, and my layout's going to be called Woodfield Junction. Hopefully there will be a few channel headers coming up with the Woodfield Junction on it, and it's nothing. It's a fictional name, but I hope once it's finished it will look pretty good. Third shout out is for AY76. Good evening. Hope everything's going all well on your layout. One of my new arrivals is an inspiration which I got from this gentleman when he did a Class 170 to DCC. I'd just like to say many thanks for him on doing this video, and many thanks again for his recommendation of not changing the lights in the model to the Express Models lighting kit. Okay, on this update I have got a few videos that are, a few arrivals I'd like to show you from the previous videos, and also I've managed to repair one of my earlier DCC projects, which you'll see very shortly, and I've also updated some of my Lehman Hoy models in this video. The first one you're going to see coming across the camera is my Lima Class 31. This originally was DC. Here she is. It's not a bad little loco. I've had it for quite a while now. But this was an old Lima model, and it's not DCC ready. Basically, what I've done to this, I've put a Bachmann chip in it, and as you can see, I've also added DCC lighting. This is one of the kits that you can get from Express Models, and it's a very good kit. Once you've got it installed, the loco runs pretty well considering its age. Okay, the next locomotive is a shout out for IC82. He loves the Class 58s, and I've actually got two Class 58s. I've got the original one, 58001, which came in the Midnight Freight from, I believe, 1985, 1987, which he started his layout, his model railway chapter on. But I've also, the one I've got here is 58050 in UK coal sector delivery, and it's weathered. This is not the Helger model, this is the Hornby edition. Again, very old loco, which I thought would bring it into a new niche of life. And here she is. This one's been DCC ready, DCC upgraded. I'm not going to add lights to this model because it's a really old model, and I can't exactly get or unless anyone can comment below on how to take the body off. Because when I was doing this model, I actually had a few issues with the body shell, as in you can only remove the bogies and not actually the body. If anyone can comment below on how this is achieved, then please leave a comment below and I'll be very grateful. As if I'm going to do another one, if I intend to do another 58, it'll be a lot easier if I can get the body off, because then it'll be easy to put a lighting kit in this one. However, due to the age of this model, I will not put lighting in this one. For its age, it does run very well. Unfortunately, I'll have to put a bit more weight into the model. I have got some liquid gravity available, so I can easily put that inside the loco to try and boost it a little bit, but it does struggle with traction. Even though it's got traction tyres on it, it still struggles. Okay, the next model is, again, this is another shout out for Cottesmore Junction and his EWS fleet. Unfortunately, I have not got the EWS Class 67, however I have got the DB Schenker Class 67, which is just going past the camera now. This is one of my new arrivals from my previous updates. And I think you'll quite agree that this model is amazing for the amount of detail on this model. This model was originally purchased from eBay. It's got a Gagemaster 8-pin decoder to ensure smooth running, and I've fiddled about with the CVs. You can, with Gagemaster chips, you can have up to a CV value of 300 for acceleration and deceleration values. But on this little test layout, I'm not going to have it on that, because obviously it will take about 10 minutes for it to get full speed. Fantastic model. This may have sound at some point, but not sure when that will be at the moment. Okay, the next model is another new arrival from my previous videos. The shout out for this one is to AY76, and this is my Class 170 in Anglia Railways livery. It's a 2-car DMU. This is my purchase from eBay when I got the DB Class 67. She's just recently come back from the engineering table, and she's literally been converted to DCC this afternoon. And I think you'll quite agree, for the age of the model, I think this came out in 2004-2005, it's in dire need of an upgrade for DCC ready, DCC fitted. Just like to say, many thanks to AY76 for his tutorial on how to convert this to DTC, and I would probably say this has been one of the easiest to do. A lot more better than the 156 I did from Lima. You'll see that in a second. And it's right up there with the 158 as well. The chips in this model are two 8-pin Gauge Master chips, which are hardwired in, and the lighting is the lights which have in the model where it was made from the manufacturer. Fantastic runner. DCC directional lighting. In a minute. Do apologise about that. That's the door. Like I said, fantastic runner. As you can see. And very quickly, the last locomotive on this update is my Lima Class 156, which you would have seen in the previous DCC projects, which I did back in November. I think it was November 2016. And here she is. Now this one has been to the engineering works again, and the main reason for this going onto the table is, I don't know if you can see it, but on just in there, I don't know if you can see it, but I've actually took out the big plug which was holding the two models together, and I have now fitted the model with one of these micro connectors from Express Models. This makes a hell of a lot of difference to the running of the locomotive, and also it allows you to DCC a locomotive with use of one chip. However, on this occasion I've actually still got two chips in this model, and they're still in the roof of each coach. Because the dummy car has got no pickups on the actual wheels, I've actually used these connectors from the motor car and actually put them through underneath, drill a little hole underneath the model into the coach and into the roof area, and attach the Bachmann 8-pin chip and run it together as a consist. So each coach has got the same number. I think this is a better compromise for this model, considering its age, and it runs pretty well considering its age as well, and it doesn't derail like it did before, because when I had the coupling under here, it was actually catching and it was actually derailing every time it went over a set of points. But now no longer does that now. It's a pretty good model, and I'm happy with the results. I'd like to say many thanks to all my subscribers again. There will be another layout update for Woodfield Junction at some point in the next few weeks. I'm just waiting for the weather to warm up before I do some more work on the layout. I still haven't done the control panel, as in to finish the switches that were missing on the December update. However, there will be hopefully some more work on that layout very soon, in the next few weeks, hopefully, if the weather's good. Hope you all enjoy your Saturday night. I'm going to have a nice quiet night in, and I hope to all speak to you all again very soon. If you guys have got any locomotives that you'd like to see, or ones that you would like to see on my channel, then please comment below, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care, all the best, and see you all very soon. Bye for now.